bitches? You guys are listening to Demps' shit. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck that up. What's up, bitches? You guys are listening to Demps' shit show. Get it down. I'm alive. Yeah.
She did Beauty and the Beast, too, I think.
All I have coming to mind is, for all those times she stood for me, for all the beauty that she made me see. Oh, you get back to my life. Okay. What's up, bitches? Welcome back to the show. I got my boy Greg Pratt, and apparently I've already met him. I don't remember him. He's saying that I met him midweek. I smelled like Broadway.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
He wouldn't give me a hug. He slid in my DMs last night. So what's up, baby? Welcome back to Hooch.
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet me. Good to meet me. Why do you feel so, are you nervous, shy around me? What's up?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't know. You come off let loose. Go ahead, do me a solid. Shake it and just... before you go.
R like that?
Huh?
What do you want me to do?
No, with the hand motion. I mean, that could be your pre-ritual before you go on a show and all that.
I got you. That's usually a shot of JMO or tequila.
A shot of what?
JMO. Jameson or tequila.
Or tequila.
What do you have in that mug right there?
This is water, my darling. This is your nice flat water brewed right here in the good old state Bible Belt, Tennessee. So, Greg Pratt. Am I saying it right? Pratt. Can I call you Pratt?
Like Chris Pratt, but no money.
Pratt. Pam. Pratt. Pratt. Don't look at them. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at them. Pratt. You can't keep a straight face around me, can you?
That's it.
It's all nothing but smiles when you walk through that door. Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend?
I actually just recently became single.
All right. Game's on. Oh, no, just kidding. Greg Pratt, it is absolutely a pleasure to finally meet you, and we got a proper introduction this time. I see you're doing quite some things, darling. What's been going on since you were last here with Butter? What's been happening?
Since the first time I met you, right?
I don't remember meeting you, so apparently it was a good week. That was a good week out on Broadway, I guess.
So I still do play on Broadway. I play there, and thank God for Broadway because, you the best place that people watch is Broadway too. So it's I play there now. I think Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
For brunch.
Ooh.
Do you ever brunch?
Do I have a brunch?
Do you brunch?
Do I brunch? Darling, I'm a mama. Do I brunch? Do I brunch? I love brunch. That's my favorite time of day, place. Honestly, every day is a brunch day for me. Every day.
Why haven't you come to my brunch show yet?
Why haven't I come to a brunch? You haven't invited me.
Well, come this weekend then.
Is it this weekend?
It's your birthday weekend. I'll sing you happy birthday. Too.
I think me and my friend were just talking about this. I think I'm going through a 30s crisis. Your girl just turned 30 this past Sunday, and we're going into the week, and I don't know how to feel about it.
These are going to be the best years of your life.
You think so? Cheers to that, darling.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers to that. So go ahead and sing me happy birthday.
Oh, no, it's not going to happen here. It's going to happen there.
Oh.
You have to come in and see me.
On Sunday?
I might have a fiddler with me, too. So...
Oh, that's right. I slid in your DMs and I said, bring your fiddle. I didn't say nothing else. All I said was, bring your fiddle. I literally did not say anything else. I was like, who's it? I want your fiddle. Can you play the fiddle?
I can't. But I've been playing with a guy named Rylan Fowler for a long time. We started doing a duo in Key West for 2 weeks. And we saw some crazy shit down there too. There's all the crazy stuff happens down in Key West.
I love Key West. Isn't it sad when you're eating chicken for dinner and you got one roaming right by your feet? Don't you think that's just a little fucked up?
Just a little. I think what's crazy there is that it's cheaper to drink
in Key West
than it is to eat. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I should remember. Hell, the last time I was there, I paid for it all. Fuck that guy. So you were saying you play on Broadway Saturdays and Sundays. What is it like? What's your favorite bar on Broadway? Let me ask you that.
So I've played a lot of them, and thank God from again, like it's the way you get to learn how to work with people and from the stage. So what's cool about that is when you get up on stage, it's like you're on a tightrope without a freaking net. If you come in acting a fool or wearing something absolutely ridiculous, you're going to be part of the show.
Do you call them out?
Absolutely. You ever, what is that guy's name? Matt Rife.
Matt Rife. Why does that sound familiar?
He's that comedian that just
that everybody's
people.
Fucking in love with. I'm more of a Vaughn girl. Theo, call me.
Theo Vaughn, yeah, no, he's good. But yeah, I just feel like everybody walks in and they're all kind of like straight spine and all like worked up from their normal lives, and they come to Broadway to just kind of lose their shit.
Yeah.
And there was one girl the other day that I just roasted. She didn't take it the right way, but we made it out.
Did you fall in love?
No, I don't fall in love anymore.
Did she almost punch you in the face?
No, that didn't happen either. Somewhere in between. But yeah, you should totally come this weekend. And if you're not at your pool party.
Mr. Pratt, I don't know if you're asking me to come or are you asking me out on a date? Like, what is this?
We're not going to go on a date to a show. I got a question for you then. Is it sushi, Mexican, hibachi, or...
What kind of gal do I look like?
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to figure out since I walked in there. What is it?
Did somebody say fucking corn dog?
Chrono pups?
I swear, you look like a gas station kind of gal.
The fair's going all right, I think. I don't know. I think you could probably put down some marks.
I thought you were going to say put down some corn dogs. I've put down a couple dogs in my day, but yeah, that's the spirit. I've put some dogs down in my day, I guess. I don't know, but no, if honestly, hibachi, sake,
That's
like
the word. That's the word right there.
What is it? The sake bombs?
Sake bombs, where you bang the table and it goes in. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you make it in the mouth if he squirts it?
Yeah.
Do we got a squirter? So, do we have a squirt bottle I could over here so I can see? Yeah, I feel like so being out on Broadway, on the most wild weekends, obviously you have some fucking batshit crazy stories. Have you ever been? I mean, obviously when you're playing your show, you like to have your one cocktail that soothes you out, calms the nerves while you're in front of a crowd. Have you ever played a show absolutely sober and people watched on Broadway during the day?
Well, you can people watch whether you're sober or not, but yeah, no, it kind of helps.
No, it's more fun when you're sober, people watching.
Yeah, a little bit.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah.
Go down to Broadway on a Thursday afternoon, sober as hell. And I'm just talking shopping. If you just want to go and shop, it's the most craziest shit I've ever seen.
I'll tell you what's fun for me is that, so what I've been alerted to after playing down there for a few years is that what is it they call it? The swinger community.
Oh, God.
It's big. It's scary.
I didn't know about the whole swinger community until about a year ago. It's a whole thing.
So what happened?
A whole...
Did you cave?
I am not married or anything. I just have friends that did it, and they've left marriages to go be with that other person and have a whole ass family with. And I'm like, huh? And just intrigues the fuck out of me. The whole swinger. Are you a swinger?
No, I'm single.
So why the fuck are we talking about swingers then if we're both single?
That's what happens. If you want to people watch, that happens down there.
Have you ever watched a married couple and you see the wife flirting with some young hot buck on Broadway and the husband's getting all pissed off?
So I don't see that. What I do see, which is kind of nuts, is that So I had a couple of friends come in, a girl and her mom, down from Connecticut, and there was a group of like 3 or 4 down there. And you just see them like 2 different tables. Suddenly one kind of crawls over to my friend's table, and then before you know it, they put the tables together, and then there's text messages and shit and stuff that happens. It's pretty scary, dude.
You know what I like to do? And me and my friend were talking about this. I like to airdrop random pics to people.
Yeah, you're one of those. That's great.
That
happens on stage. So I've like.
What's the most craziest thing you've ever airdropped?
I'd get the airdrops on stage.
Oh, well, what's the craziest airdrop you've ever gotten? Titties?
Luke Bryan. Well, yes, but no. There was a dude at Luke Bryan's. There's like 3 families that were there sitting there out on the patio on the roof, and this guy is like has this, I don't know because they don't have bananas down on Broadway, but like he sits there and his wife airdrops him like I guess swallowing a banana.
I got one of those. You want to see?
No, I don't. I don't know.
It's actually, I posted it on TikTok. Ain't no shame in my game.
Yeah, just crazy stuff. I'll tell you the probably the weirdest thing that happened was it was a guy and his wife. I had a morning and an evening shift on Saturday. Saturday's always a double. So we started at Whiskey Row in the morning for brunch.
Oh God!
Which you're going to come to this weekend, right?
I don't think I can go back there after this past weekend.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm going to put my story on hold then. What happened this weekend?
This past weekend? It was my 30th.
So why won't you go back in there?
Oh, let's just say I don't think I can go back.
I'm going to ask. So I know the head of security there. I got to look at the camera.
Okay. Well, let them ask. You know what? I don't think I can go back. Let's just say I was not happy about the tab, and I wanted to throw up looking at my bank statement the next morning.
Did you see there was a guy that rung up at Barstool like $8,000, $9,000?
Did he pay it?
Yeah, no, he went to jail.
That
happened. Yeah, that happened like this past week.
A guy rung up a $8,000
tab. Yeah.
At Barstool's, and just left.
Yep. No, he didn't. He didn't pay it. He rung up on a credit card, and then they asked him to pay, and he wouldn't pay. So they called the cops, and he got taken away for that.
What do you get charged with something like that?
I think it's like I don't know,
fraud,
business, something,
larceny. No, larceny. What's larceny? Why did that come out of my mouth? What's larceny? Why did that just come out of my mouth? What's larceny? It's kind of theft. Larceny. It's he stole their fucking alcohol and fucking left. You fucking have bar stools. Damn. You know, as a service industry I worked in the service industry, and that's just how I made my money being a single mom and everything. I would be pissed as hell if I was a bottle service girl or a bartender.
Did you bottle service or what did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
I was a server. I got fired as a bartender. I got people drunk. I don't know. Those 2-second pours.
If I was a bartender, my pours would be long.
Yeah, those 2-second pours turned into 10 seconds. I was like, that looks right. Fuck it. I'm going to keep going. So I would actually be pissed. I think I'm going to do a deep dive, and I want to see what that guy looks like.
He's on, what is it? For everyone that goes to jail, it's like Nashville Scoop or something like that.
Is that what
they post everybody's mugshots, yeah.
Can you show it?
I'll go back through after this and find it, and I will send it to you. But it's got everybody's mugshots and why they go and what their charge is.
Well, thank God Demps' face is
Have you ever been to jail here?
Honestly, I have never been to jail, believe it or not.
That's not wood.
Knock on glass saves your ass, baby.
Never heard
Try me again. I know my spirituals. Hold on.
It's like you have a ukulele right there.
I know my spirituals. Girls. Knock on glass saves your ass. Right there. No, I was actually the one getting you out of jail. My resume is pretty impressive. I was a bail bondsman. Pretty woman gets you every time.
You were a bail bondsman?
Yeah. I made some good ass money doing it too.
I can imagine.
I was always the one, probably shouldn't be just saying this out loud, but like, I was always the one, setting them up, trying to find them, outside their house, like, oh my God, I got a flat tire. And then two beefy ass guys, get your ass on the ground, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was bad. I had to get out of that. Dark times. Anyway.
Dark times.
Demps' resume. We're not here for Demps. We're here for you, dude, Mr. Pratt. So you got some pretty good things coming out, huh? You got some new music coming out this year?
Single every 5 weeks until like next March or something.
Oh, damn.
It's a lot. It's a lot of music
Until next March.
Like
so we're
next month.
going into 2024,
Yeah.
right?
So
Okay.
We got a bunch of. We're about to go and record 2 more. We have 1 that just released, 3 more that are going to be released at 5-week intervals, and then 2 we're going to record here after. I think the second one drops, and the next one drops September 8th. But I'll be announcing that here on all my socials here in a minute too.
Love it. So, what is the biggest show you've played so far this past year?
I think this past year was we opened up for Runaway June as part of the St. Jude Run Rock Roll.
Okay.
Pretty good. Load in was at 5 a.m.
Don't you just love those
great to
wake
you?
up calls? Yeah, I get them every fucking day.
I may or may not have been hungover. So,
Huh?
I said I may or may not have been hungover. For that too.
Can you? So when you're hungover, trying to get up on a bus call, can you do it, or do you bitch? Yeah, you can do it.
Do I do it or do I bitch?
Do you do it and bitch?
Yeah, that's it.
You do it and you bitch. It sounds like me every day of my life. I just do it and I bitch.
Doesn't it? That's what it does.
I just do it and I bitch. So do you even, before Hooch, do you even know who I am?
So when I came here for Butter's thing.
And I smell like Broadway.
There was yes, and you smell like Broadway. There's a friend that I brought with me that day. I don't know if you remember her either.
Hell no.
But she knew who you were, and she was literally freaking out. And she's like, that's Demps. I was like, who the fuck is Demps? Because I had no idea.
And now I feel bad. Now I want to call FaceTime your friend after this. I'd be like, hi,
baby. She's awesome. But so I didn't know. And then I started watching your stuff. My niece, 5-year-old niece, watches your podcast and stuff now.
Oh, so, did she watch?
She calls you Dimples, though.
Dimples?
Dimples.
I have a friend that calls me Dimples. Jelly roll. What's up, Dimples? No, Dampers. My bad. Dampers. Damps, with all tomato, with all that. Well, that's awesome. I want to FaceTime your friend after this so I can remember and say hi to her. Damn, what was I doing that day? That's what I want to know. Like, did I make it home? Jesus, like what in the hell? Like, I want to know what day this was. So I see like you have a big, your fan base is, veterans. Right? Am I getting
what?
Veterans?
I think as far as my fan base, a little bit of everybody. I feel like I get messages from people about my music. It
relates to them a lot.
What's that?
It relates to them a lot.
As far as veterans?
No, like everybody, not just veterans.
Well, everybody, yeah. So I there's one song I think in the past that I've written is actually a song that's dedicated to veterans.
Yeah.
But I think as far as if you were to describe my fan base, there was somebody on TikTok that hit me the other day with, and they said, you're like a mix of old school country sounds with a new beat.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's what we've been trying to aim for like the last
say that one more time for me.
Old school sound with a new beat.
Old school sound with a new beat.
So like we have pedal steel, we got the fiddles, we got the dobros.
I love the fucking fiddle. My panties drop, man, when I hear a fiddle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I need to learn to play the fiddle now. Shit.
I literally that is my favorite string instrument, like violin, the fiddle. That is a panty dropper sound right there. Okay. Oh my God, my
Rylan
heart.
Fowler, if you're listening.
I love it. There is nothing better when I walk into a honky-tonk bar and I see somebody up on stage with a damn fiddle and I said, I'm fucking staying here. I know this is about to be a damn good time. You guys can't take Demps out of there, okay? I love it. And that's such great that you made that collaboration. Like, have you guys always been friends?
Me and Rylan?
Yeah.
So I've been here about, I don't know, say 7 years. So it's like I made friends with him. First time I ever saw the guy playing fiddle up on stage, I was like, that guy's probably an asshole, which I was right. But we're both assholes, so it kind of like works
You're
out.
an asshole?
I can be.
Why do I feel like I can?
Especially if you don't remember me, like the first time you meet me, that's kind of.
Apparently, I was busy working that fucking day. I was filming content all
I can't
day
really say
and
anything 'cause
everything.
I didn't know who you were either. Like,
I don't know if you know me, but I'm a working single mama on the grind, doing the damn
all
thing.
Of your stuff, and so does my niece. So.
Aw, does she love coleslaw?
I don't know. I'd have to ask her.
Does she know what a coleslaw is?
Like what coleslaw is, or what?
My coleslaw is my cat.
Oh no.
No,
I don't think I've talked to her about that yet. I just know she watches you.
Okay, just let me know. Just let me know.
I'll let you know.
Let me know. So, have you ever had a woman throw a bra up on stage yet?
No.
Panties?
Not yet. I've been flashed a few times. That happens.
You got flashed
Broadway.
some titties on Broadway?
It's good, yeah. Not that happens all the time. You got to be honest. Have you?
I have never seen raw titties on Broadway yet, and I'm kind of jealous.
Are you serious?
I've never seen titties on Broadway yet. I've poured beer on titties.
When do you go to Broadway though?
So I like to say I do 3 a.m. shit at 12 p.m. and I'm home by fucking 8.
You need to come to our brunch show then, because we need that energy.
I like to do 3 a.m. shit at 12 p.m. Okay, I'm 30 years old now. I'm tired. I want to be in bed. Like fuck you. Like no, I'm going to bed. You want to talk about being an asshole? I feel like. Do you think I'm an asshole?
No, I don't think you're an asshole.
I'm actually a very sweetheart.
Yeah.
Sweetheart. You're still asking me out on a date?
If I ask you, will you go with me?
Maybe. I don't know.
We can just like, it don't have to be any strings attached either. We can just like go and grub.
Everybody's talking right now, and I can't really hear him. No strings attached. What do you mean? So you want to take me on a date, but no strings attached? Is it like that movie?
Just food and margaritas and.
How many margaritas?
How many
Mr. Pratt.
How many can you drink?
Okay. Who's making the drink? You or the bartender?
The bartender.
Okay. So I hear that your biggest dream is to go into the Grand Ole Opry. Obviously, that's every artist's dream. Absolutely. And you know what they say? This is it keeps changing. 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. Now it's a 10-year town, and you're almost about your mark, baby. Like you're doing big things. Like come on.
I think as far as the 3, 4, whatever year town that you're talking about too. So I watch your podcast a lot. I watch. A lot of the other ones were like, Laney's gone on and talked about it, and Jordan Davis, and I've heard Luke Bryan talk about it. It's like they call it a 10-year town, but again, Laney, my manager right there, knows the guy who Laney plugged her RV in for power.
Right.
And she's like, what, 11? Jordan Davis said 12. Jelly Roll's been, how long has he been doing what he's doing, right, including his whole rap career?
Right.
So as far as doing what I do, as far as me as a person, when I set my sights on something that I really want, there's not going to be anything that's going to get in the way of that, and I'll hang in as long as I need to hang in.
You're a go-getter.
Well, it's a go-getter, but it's really kind of like it's an endurance thing. You can like want to go get something, but can you, if you knew when you first came here that it's going to take 10, 20 years sometimes.
You're not going to do it.
Chris Stapleton, knowing that he wrote for everybody for a while, but then like now he's who he is. So it's like, can you hang in there and keep with a commitment? And I've had to like forgo a lot of stuff in my life, including girlfriends and stuff that was going to take away from me being able to hang in there.
You just got to keep putting you see those boots that you have on? You put them on each day, one foot in front of the other, and you keep going. Don't let anybody stop.
You don't put your boots on at the same time?
Maybe one at a time. Maybe I'm walking around my house with one shoe on and then walking around my house trying to keep my life together. I don't fucking know. My life's a shit show in itself, darling. My life is just a shit show in itself. I just can't believe you've seen a pair of titties on Broadway, and I have yet to see those. I would love to see a pair.
I don't know how you haven't.
I don't either. But I've poured beer on some titties.
They were extremely fake, but they look good.
Oh, man, I want some fake titties. I can't wait to get some fake tits.
I tell you what, if you go out on a date with me, I might get you some. How about that?
You take me out on a date, you'll buy me a new pair of tetas. All right. Get my number after this, baby. Get my number after this. So I'm so excited for your new music to be dropping September 8th. You can go ahead and announce it because this will be aired after your EP's already been dropped. So can we get like a little tasty, like little hint of what it's going to be about? Who broke your fucking heart?
Huh? Everyone. I got a good story about that too. So as far as the one that's already out, Backwoods Therapy, that's more of like
Backroads Therapy.
Backwoods Therapy.
Backwoods Therapy.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Backwoods. What did I say?
You said Backroads.
Backroads.
There's songs out there that say Backroads Therapy. This is Backwoods Therapy. Outside of Memphis, so I grew up in Memphis. Went to Alabama, University of Alabama, and then came back to Memphis for a little bit before I just kind of up and left for here. And we'd have these parties out on the outskirts of Memphis where it's the first place I ever tried moonshine, like the 200 proof stuff that just
you get you
forget core memories and stuff.
It burns like freaking rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, it's good.
Do we have any? No.
Like moonshine.
Moonshine.
I know a guy who's got a connection. I tell you what, when we go out on our date, I'll bring some.
Okay.
But you go out there and thought we were all stressed back then with our school grades and stuff. And I sat down with two of my friends again, Jace Williams and Adam Williams, sit down and write this in the living room. We wanted to write something that kind of made people forget, kind of like Broadway does, just about all their crap that they deal with every day. And I think that we did it, and it's just a song that kind of describes one of those parties about people just getting out there and doing stupid stuff and offloading all the stress that they hold on to every day subconsciously. So
Backwoods Therapy.
Yeah, it's good.
I could tell you some of my backwoods therapy. No, never mind. Not this session.
No.
Not this session. Never mind.
I got excited.
No, not this session. Y'all got to pay money for that. Never mind. I'm just kidding. Well, I absolutely love the fucking song, so I'm excited for you, dude. I'm excited to come out to brunch and see you play and your friend.
Saturday?
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday, both. Oh, fuck. I'm a little bit more fun on Sunday too because
I'm still recovering from my 30th. Like Jesus. So you tell me, what does a brunch crowd look like for you when you play? Is it a bunch of bachelorettes? What are we looking at?
It's a little bit of both, including some swingers, I feel like.
What's with you and swingers?
I just see that stuff and it's weird.
I want to see your Google search.
You can Google me. It's fine. You're gonna get confused.
I don't want to Google you. I want to see what you're looking up on Google.
Oh, my search history. All right, that's fine. Not here though. Not here though. But
I'm gonna spit my water out.
But I would say it's a lot of bachelorettes. It's a lot of stuff like that. Ouch. But it's also people that really want to listen to country music, and it's a lot of people that are hungover. And through the process, they come in hungover, and kind of the way you were probably after the night of your 30th.
Actually, I wasn't that hungover on my 30th. I was just exhausted.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I can't. I actually passed out. I was home at a decent time. I actually passed out with a plate of pizza rolls and ranch in my bed. And I was like, this is 30s, man. This is the 30s.
So you're a ranch person?
I love ranch.
Yeah. So you're not blue cheese or Caesar. It's just...
If I always get buffalo dip, hold the blue cheese.
Yeah.
If you like blue cheese, fuck you.
It's mold, right?
Huh?
It's mold, right?
It is mold. It's old cheese. Are you a feet kind of guy?
It's a loaded question.
Do you like feet?
I don't know. Plead the fifth.
What? You don't like mine?
Well, your toenails are nice.
Do we have any whipped cream?
What are you doing right now? No, we're not going to talk about your feet here. No.
Do we have any whipped cream?
But through that process of the show, we My buddy called it a retox, not a redo, it's a retox, and they kind of just get back up on their feet, and you see people. Sunday is like brunch on Sunday is different from brunch on Saturday. Saturday, sometimes they had Thursday and Friday to kind of loosen up. Or Saturday, they kind of like let it all go, and then Sunday they're hurting, and we go through the process of getting.
They
them
walk in like this.
redone.
Like,
That's exactly what it is.
I need a something.
I can tell when they walk in the door, dude. They're like, ugh. Like, how hungover are you? And then they go, ugh.
As soon as they hit, what is it, 3rd and Broad, where Jason Aldean's is, the smell of Broadway.
Just kind of like piles up in one of those puddles down there.
You know what? It's built on like lime wall. So that's why it smells like such a sewer on Broadway, because underneath like 5th and Broad, you can see the lime wall. Like, that's why it has that sewer fucking smell. We're built on a fucking lime wall and all that. That's where, that's why Broadway smells like ass. I love Broadway. Don't get me wrong, I love Broadway, but it smells like ass, okay? We got to fix this. Tennessee.
So that first day you came in here, you did not smell like ass.
Thank you. I just want to know where my taxes are going to, why Broadway smells like ass. That's all I want to know, is where the fuck is my taxes going to? Anyway, other than, doing your damn thing, you have music coming out September 8th. I'm rooting for you with the Grand Ole Opry and everything. Backwoods therapy. I can't tell you what my backwoods therapy is here on camera, maybe off camera.
Okay. How many margaritas do you have to have?
To do what?
To tell us what your backwoods therapy is.
I could tell you right now. I just don't want to. I mean, maybe a White Claw, just one White Claw. I could tell you. No, just kidding. So my backwoods therapy, it's just chilling, vibing, just being in my own zen. I always like to say, go touch some grass, baby. Even the haters online, that always got some shit to say. I literally say, go connect with Mother Nature. Go touch some grass, with the haters and everything. So that's like my backwoods therapy. It's, just getting one with my zen.
Yeah.
That's my type of backwoods therapy. Is you see these nice little piggies? Putting them in some dirt.
That's a spirit.
Touching grass. Anyway. So I'm excited to see you and come out and look forward to seeing where this path takes you, dude.
I appreciate that. My niece is probably freaking out right now that I told her I was coming here and
you want to FaceTime her?
No, I need to not let that. They got that kid a cell phone.
That what?
They got that 5-year-old a cell phone.
I know you lying.
No
offense to any parent that got their kid a cell phone at the age of 5, but I know you are lying.
Oh, no, it's bad.
It's me as a parent, I do limit my daughter's socials. Like, she'll watch my TikToks, but she doesn't scroll on TikTok. No. She's not even on YouTube or anything.
It's a crazy place. Hell
yeah, it's a fucking crazy place.
I just started picking it up probably back half of COVID.
How are you with content? Do you like making content?
There are times where I just kind of get on a roll and start making stuff, and a lot of it has to do with my music. I just started kind of, learning how to lip sync, but actually it's not lip syncing. It's you actually sing while you do it, but it's kind of putting it towards music.
So you don't lip sync your songs on Broadway?
On Broadway? No, but yeah, TikTok's an interesting monster. I think it's the most unfettered of all the social media platforms, which is awesome. But it's a different world, especially when you're talking about a 5-year-old niece. So
yeah, that's wild. Kudos to those parents, and I'm praying. But how about this? How about you just tell that baby I said hi and give her a hug for me, huh?
I'll tell her, and then my friend who was, she was actually upset that I didn't know who you were too. First time we met.
Yeah, be upset. You didn't know who Demps was. But now you're a fan of me, and now I'm a fan of you, darling. And it's an absolute pleasure to have you here on Hooch. I'm so excited. Where can we all find you at?
You can find me everywhere at Greg Pratt Country, GregPratt Country. I'm pretty much everything.
Greg Pratt Country. That just has a name to it. Greg Pratt.
Not Craig. Greg is a G.
Craig?
No.
Greg.
G.
Greg? Am I saying it right? Greg.
Greg. GREG.
I can't spell or read. I can't even believe I'm sitting here with you right now. Well, I'm so excited for you and everything. Are you going to play us some tunes?
Yeah, I can do that.
Are you going to play us some tunes? Is it going to be already released or unreleased?
We can do both if you want.
All right, because by the time you folks are watching and listening here, you guys can go stream Mr. Greg Pratt on all social media platforms. Apple, Spotify, Amazon. All of them.
Tidal, Deezer, all the other ones. Yeah.
All of them. You name it, all of them. I feel like I can't keep up. Every day there's something new coming out.
Do you
Jesus.
remember SoundCloud?
Huh?
SoundCloud is
I was never into SoundCloud. But I have a bigger brother, older brother, who's like high into techno, and all his artists are on fucking SoundCloud. He's like, dude, you're not following them? I'm like, no, dude, I'm not on fucking SoundCloud, but apparently I need to get on SoundCloud. Oh, well, it was an absolute pleasure you sitting down, hitting on me. I guess you're taking me on a date. We're going to go have a few margaritas after this. And you're going to lick my toes with some whipped cream,
That's
right?
the spirit, yeah. We can talk about that, but
I think that's separate content we need to make for people to pay.
That's like not for here.
That's not for here. That's not for you hoochies here, okay?
Eden, I'm sorry. Just ignore everything that you just heard.
He's nearly single, so it's all good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, bitches.